Hey guys, probably back with an unboxing video today from the Intellivision Collector. Got this package in the mail this week. It was delayed a couple weeks due to the postal strike here in Canada. I wanted to announce these for you a while ago. I'm going to have 4 different announcements actually. 4 different games coming down the pipe. One hands-on right here to show you. Plus, one that a lot of people have been waiting for. The postal strike really kind of messed it up as well. But it's here now, finally. I'm going to show you Montezuma's Revenge. We'll open that right up, show you all the different parts in that wonderful package. Plus, the other one that is fully physically released will be available very, very soon. And 3 others I'll mention, and I'll show you the details on those, a little bit of gameplay, that are coming down the pipe in the very near future. So anyway, without any further ado, let's open up this box.
If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
All right, Coco's pretty excited here. Hey, I have my knife at hand this time. Don't have to wait. Where are we going to open? Let's open the top right here. Coco, there's hair stuck to the tape. You been playing with this or something? Huh? Your claws are sharp. Ow! You have hold of me pretty good there, kitty cat. All right, let's do it here. There we go. Let's pop it open. Oh, well packed. And look what's right on top there. That's right. It is a copy of Montezuma's Revenge right there. We'll set this one off to the side. Set that down on the table. That is wonderful. Let's open that baby up to see what's in it. Official Intellivision version of the classic game by Robert Yeager right there. Fully licensed. Will only ever be available in physical format. This is wonderful. Scan that right there. Take you right to the website. Let's see. Wherever this mind-twisting mystery, hair-raising adventure, and non-stop action, Pedro is sure to be there. In Montezuma's Revenge, he's got more than he bargained for as you help him through 100 danger-filled chambers in an Aztec Emperor's forest. The stakes, priceless treasure, and lots of it. So that is great. All right. Make sure I'm in center screen here. I am centered up well. Let's pop her open. Oh, this is great. Yes, sir. Oh, nothing better than opening a freshly shrink-wrapped game. Remember back in the day, the smell of the game, right? Oh, nice. There it is. We'll slide that off to the side now. So let's crack it open for the first time to see what's inside. Oh, look. There is the manual. There are the overlays. Oh, those overlays are nice. They have a great feel to them, but they have real substance. They're kind of thick, but not crazy thick like you see some that are difficult to use, and they really look good. Love that box art. There's that on there. We got the manual right here. Let's go through the manual. Oh, love it. How to play. This is beautiful. Of course, I've had lots of Montezuma's Revenge on my channel so far. Look at all the different rules. I'll go through this. Put some pictures up as well. Box overlay, cartridge label designed by Steve Jones, instruction manual by Mark Thompson. Special thanks to Craig Finstad, published by Intellivision Collector. Of course, Craig did a lot of testing on this one, so that's awesome. Craig does great work. You see Craig on my channel, you see him in my chat on Tuesday nights. Now let's take a look at this card as well. The inside of the box is beautiful. One thing you may notice is this is IC018. I'm going to turn it over here. IC018. When it was originally conceived, it was going to be IC017, and a lot of the actual graphics that I use in my earlier videos is IC017. But that changed because of different lineups that were coming. Right, Coco? So look at this. Look at this here cartridge. Beautiful, clear cartridge. Yeah, can't wait to take a look at that. Try that in my system. Love the box art on it as well. Coco, you're going to stay right there for the time being. So Anyway, wonderful. You're in the way. You're in the way. Come here. Come here. We'll pick you up in a second. Cartridge. Box. Manual. Just doesn't get any better than that, right? Isn't that something? Look at that. That is wonderful right there. Beautiful.
6 hours later.
Alright, so we had a little break in between recording that first part of that video because Coco couldn't handle it anymore. She had to get out. She's back now though, right? You gonna lay down? You gonna lay down? Have some quiet time here as I open these games? Right on. So of course it's a little bit later in the day too, so no more coffee mug, and now we have a beer at hand. So I don't normally do this in an unboxing video, but we got a Caddy Kolsch from the St. Andrews Brewing Company. A very nice little beer. Local home brew. Gotta love it. High five. There we go. And let's get on to the next game, the big one that I want to show you, which is the big kind of reveal. You know what it is coming, but this game, of course, was made by David Warhol way back in the day when Mark Kennedy was coming back to INTV Corp to put Dig Dug back onto the system when they released that copy. They were playing around with the ROM and such, and Dave Warhol actually added this game, which he had made, into Dig Dug as an Easter egg. And it's been kind of, famous ever since, but it's never been available in its own physical package until now. And that is right here. Look at that. It is Deadly Dogs. Complete in-box physical product. Look at that right there. This is absolutely beautiful. Oh, wow. IC019. The last one, Montezuma, was IC018. And look at a full color box right here. Let's see. Renegade box art number 0003. Lonely Carts Club. This box art was made long ago. And of course, I've done videos on Deadly Dogs before on the channel. And yeah, it was kind of neat, but it's nice to see this physical product because, man, that is absolutely awesome. And of course, one other thing I want to mention, of course, when Intellivision Collector brings a game like this, just like he did with Lock and Chase 8K, there's no programming fees. There's no licensing fees like with Montezuma, which is a premium release. Of course, it's going to have a little bit premium price. In this case, the exact opposite is true. So this is less expensive than typical homebrew games. So that's awesome to see. But anyway, let's look at what's in this box. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't have these. I don't get these just to friggin' put them on a shelf. I want to show them to you so you can decide whether you want to get copies or not. And I think you do. Gotta love Tron Deadly Disc and Burger Time. What an amalgamation, right? Thank you, Dave Warhol, for coming up with that way back in the day. Look at this. I bet you never imagined that there would be a physical product of this out. Oh, gotta love it. Love opening those games. So let's crack it open. I'm always looking for surprises from Intellivision Collector in my homebrews as well, but I don't see any here. Good. And look at that. The Intellivision Collector cartridge shell right here. Beautiful artwork. Deadly Dogs written on it. That is beautiful right there. Look at the interior of the box here. I'm going to pull the stuff right out. Gotta love it. The hot dogs and the Tron grid. It's beautiful. So let's take a look first. I guess we'll look at the overlays, which are very similar to the Tron Deadly Disc ones, obviously, with the add-on from the Burger Time hot dogs. That's beautiful. And manual, which is by, I know, right here on the back, it's going to say, let's see, program Steve Sense and Dave Warhol, right there. That's who originally made the game way back in the day. Box designed by Steve Jones and Eric Hatton. And it was Eric, great member of the Coco crew. No, the Running Man actually on my channel. So Eric designed this originally. Same as he did with the original, I believe it was Lock and Chase 8K that Luke resurrected, right? So this is beautiful and great to see. Overlay design by Eric Hatton. Instruction manual by Mark Thompson and published by Intellivision Collector. So let's take a look, skim through the manual here real quick. This is nice. Right there. All the different points. It's Tron Deadly Disc, guys. It's Tron Deadly Disc with the hot dogs as the characters. The recognizer still there. There's no real big differences between this game and Tron Deadly Disc, but I'm going to tell you this one thing I noticed when I play this one. I find it harder to block with this one as opposed to Tron, because maybe it's the size of the characters. I don't know, the sprite. But in any case, that's really not the point, right? Let's put this back together. We'll get some gameplay in here as well. But I will be doing videos on this. I'll do another Deadly Dogs video to celebrate this great physical release from Intellivision Collector. Slide that back in there. Absolutely beautiful. God, I love it. Right there. And you know, the thing is I have other things to talk to you about Intellivision Collector as well. There's actually 3 more releases coming in the very near future. I'm going to show you some highlights right here. First one is an Intellivision release, actually, and it is the Dreadnaught Return. Now, you've seen the Dreadnaught Return on my channel, the great game, modification made by David Harley. And let me tell you, I played many different versions of this game as he tweaked it to try to find a perfect balance between difficulty and playability, and I believe he finally did it. Absolutely, positively did it. The last one I played was great. Really enjoyed that game. And yeah, now it's going to be available in full physical format, Activision style box. In the very near future, again, I'll let you know as soon as possible when it's actually available for purchase on the website. But yeah, the Dreadnaught Return is going to be a great addition to the Intellivision Collector lineup via Intelligent Vision. Next, we also have a game that you've probably heard of before, but it's going to be a re-release of a notorious game that was from Intellivision Revolution. Now Intellivision Collector is putting out Beat 'em and Eat 'em. And also included with Beat 'em and Eat 'em, the Mystique game from way back in the day, is Philly Flasher on the exact same cart. So you're going to get both of these games. They've been redone and redesigned by Tarzilla. And so these are new versions of the game. And it's a novelty for sure. Of course, these Mystique games caused so much news back in the 80s, and there are quite a few of them, right? Well, this may not be the last Mystique game you see coming from Intellivision Collector in the near future. Haven't got anything to tell you about just yet, but yeah, there could possibly be some more. But anyway, I still have one more to tell you about, and that is something that is being done in combination or coordination with 8-bit widgets and the IntelliNES. And that is the release. I'll show you the full manual, the box, everything, the artwork here. And that is Duck Hunter. Duck Hunter is finally coming to the Intellivision. It's been worked upon by FDR on Atari Age, the interface, and then now by 8-bit widgets to create the IntelliNES, which lets you hook up Intellivision controllers to your Intellivision. Sorry, let you hook up Nintendo controllers to your Intellivision. Of course, you can hook up Intellivision controllers to your Intellivision. It lets you hook up Nintendo controllers, including this right here. With this here light gun, I can now hook it up with the IntelliNES to my Intellivision, and we're going to be playing some Duck Hunter. I'll try to get a little bit of gameplay in right here. Of course, limitations. The natural limitations are there, just like with the Nintendo, meaning you can only play on a CRT TV. But, c'est la vie, right? It's nothing better than looking at one of these games on a CRT TV. When will this be available? I'm not ready to give you a date exactly yet, but I am willing to go out on a limb and say this. In the very, very near future. I don't expect it to be very long at all. Definitely before Christmas is my expectation. But again, in the Intellivision home world, anything can happen. So, yeah. Man, these are some great news from Intellivision Collector, right? So, Montezuma, fantastic to see Montezuma. My copy's finally here. Deadly Dogs. Doesn't get any better than that, right? A classic, notorious game from the past, right? Little Easter egg from Dig Dug. That's beautiful to have. And then 3 other releases coming very soon. You got Beat 'em and Eat 'em, the Mystique game, which includes Philly Flasher. And then you also have Dreadnaught Return from Intelligent Vision. Wonderful game. Definitely can't recommend that game enough. And last but not least, Duck Hunter, which is the very first game to be out and released that is going to use the IntelliNES and the light gun from Nintendo on the Intellivision system and let you play that great game. Anyway, guys, that's just a lot of excitement. There will be more videos on my channel of these games in the future, old guys and old games, pure gameplay videos. I'll record them as best I can. And yeah, thank you so much for spending a bit of time with Coco and I here today. Coco's really sort of laid back here. Ah, good girl. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Coco appreciates it, and that makes her happy, which is always important to make her happy. And we will see you in the next video. You take care.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you have been
Hi, I'm Luke from Intellivision Collector,
age of 50, you don't
and you're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
What the hell?